Welcome to day 2 of Skypacking Ladakh. You join us at the village of Yurutse. We're at an altitude of 4,100 meters, and today we have the little job of getting over the Ganda, another pass of 4.9. We'll then drop down to Skew and we'll enter the Markha Valley. We'll hopefully get a few more Ks done on the road and find somewhere to camp. How are you feeling?
It was a pretty good night, good sleep, and I think we feel back to 10 on 10 basically. There was good food in the homestay.
Yeah, about 10 on 10, but
no?
feeling better than yesterday. yeah. We're moving in the right direction for sure.
This is day 2, and we'll take care of ourselves in terms of the scorching sun, and we're getting better at
slathered with sun cream today, which is good,
and getting better with hydration. So let's see how the day sort of unfolds. Time is 7:34, 10th of July, day 2.
Let's do it, boy.
We'll have some hiking partners for the first 10 minutes. There's a South Korean hiking group doing the same pass. Now as you're hiking, do not forget to look back. We'll get some amazing views of Stok Kangri and Parcha Kangri. See a lot of snow on the north facing slopes. So we were there yesterday. That is where Stokla is. The beautiful Stok Kangri. Amazing landscape. And you can see one single trail climbing up for Ganda. We are now just 1 kilometer away from the pass, and there is some 200 meter of elevation gain that needs to be done. And there's a lot of wildlife here on this trail. You'll see a lot of marmots. It is so nice to see them, chew on all that grass. Along with marmots, you'll be able to see hare, mostly like a rabbit. And then we also were able to spot a big group of blue sheep. This is how climbing up a 4,900 meter pass looks like. It's difficult to talk. Take it nice and slow, one step at a time. Now it is pretty windy up here, and you can see a nice mane, and then a beautiful set of flags. Hope to have some amazing views on the other side, but really happy to do this one.
So far today we've covered just under 5 kilometers, 4.73k. We did it in 2 hours 20 minutes.
Nice.
And we've ascended 742 meters to our current altitude of just below 5, about 4,980 depending on which map you look at.
Nice.
Not easy, but we made actually pretty good time considering.
Yeah.
The nice thing is now we've got a big old downhill, and we get to sleep quite low tonight.
Yeah, so we're at the pass for 20 minutes, 10:22 a.m. Let's start our descent towards Shingo. Beautiful views. Time to get down. Good one. Meeting our first shepherd on the trail. Jule. Good morning, आचो. ये आपका है बकरी?
हाँ है।
ओह, आप कहाँ रहते? अभी फिर कहाँ है आपका वुड?
अभी तपास तंबू लगाने। मैं गाँव स्क्यू पे है।
अच्छा, स्क्यू से?
स्क्यू पे है।
हाँ।
अभी तपास मेरी तंबू लगा।
इधर ही लगा?
इधर लगा बस। बकरे वीडियो।
हाँ।
घास लेके ले जाना, शाम को वापस आना।
जी।
इससे क्या करेगा?
हाँ, तो आप अकेला ही है? आपका साथी नहीं है कोई?
साथी नहीं जी।
अच्छा।
मैं अकेला। हाँ।
ठीक है।
अकेला है। पहले तो भाई भी है, भाई बस थोड़ा घर में काम है।
अच्छा।
परसों आएगा।
अच्छा।
मेरे पास 10-15 दिन में मैं बैठेगा। फिर वापस जाना घर। घर गाँव मुश्किल में है मैं।
अच्छा।
हाँ जी।
चलो अच्छा। ठीक है आचू, जुले बहुत अच्छा लगा मिलके।
हाँ, ठीक है।
Now this is the main valley of Gandala, but if you also look at these side valleys, even these valleys are very beautiful, and hence they make nice shepherd campsites and we'll have good amount of biodiversity. Wow, this is how you can easily tell that why is this landscape a perfect paradise for organisms like the marmot, the hare and pikas. Very pretty. We're almost there at Shingo. We're done with another pass.
When you die, where do you want your ashes scattered?
Nowhere.
I know. It's in the deserts of Rajasthan. Where else? In the Thar Desert, where your ancestors came from.
I live pretty far away from the desert.
Whatever, bro. Same shit.
The time is 12:20 p.m. We've done some 11 kilometers. So Yurutse to Shingo is 11k, and now there's 10 more kilometers to Skew. That's the Markha Valley basically, and it's all in all descent. And then I think the trail would end and we'll be on a big wide Kacha road. Again, Shingo has homestays. You can just come here and stay, don't need a tent. And I think the price is uniform here too. It's 1500 for a day per person. Now from I think 1 p.m. onwards, this heat becomes unbearable, becomes super hot. You can feel the sun on your skin. Like I'm completely covered, but still I can feel it on my face. And earlier we were in a nice little gorge, but now this is like a much wider sort of a canyon, and therefore you feel the heat. Not difficult in terms of navigation, but in terms of just the heat, it's not easy. Welcome to Markha Valley. From that junction all we have is a road. I personally find roads annoying when it comes to hiking. It's not as if I don't want them to be here. I think the locals need it much more than I need it as a hiker.
Yeah, I mean, hikers hate roads, and sometimes that can become a little bit kind of self-centered, because like Manav says, if you live in a village down here, imagine what the road can do for you.
Yeah.
Bringing in supplies, if something goes, I mean, imagine how easily or how hard it would be if you're, an elderly person. Imagine trying to get out to a hospital visit or whatever. Life without road is tough.
Yeah. So this is Nakding, beautiful little hamlet, and then around the corner, some 2.5 kilometer away, is Sara. It's a beautiful landscape. You see those caves up there, Chorten, not in use now, but imagine when this landscape was so lively and there were people walking around on all sides. So much history. So June 10th, 5:30 p.m. we're done, and this is Sara, more or less like a hamlet with few houses, but you can easily pitch a tent here. You can also stay in a homestay. These are the stats for the day.
So 31k, 8 hours, and if we have a look at the elevation, we did 1,000 up, 60, almost 1,600 down.
Yeah, and it 8 hours moving time. Otherwise, in totality, it's like 10 hours.
Yeah.
We started at 7:30. Time right now is 5:30. Let's figure out a place where we can pitch our tent and then sort out food. अच्छा, खाना मिल जाएगा? खाना है? ठीक है.
खाना क्या खाएगा?
जो भी आप बनाएगा, सिंपल.
मैं लद्दाखी.
हाँ, लद्दाखी खाएंगे.
लद्दाखी पास्ता, ठीक है.
लद्दाखी पास्ता.
ठीक है.
ये दोनों.
ठीक है.
और दो है
नहीं, हम 2 लोग हैं. So this is the end of day 2. Once we had pitched our tent, we just had some very amazing dinner.
Another very nice homestay experience here in Markha. Delicious Ladakhi pasta meal.
Yeah, it was actually chutagi. Yeah, so that's the name of the dish.
Right.
Chutagi. So we had chutagi. It's also called Ladakhi pasta. Yeah, so we had that. We drank lots of warm mint tea, nice hot soup. So it was a wholesome dinner. we were able to wash ourselves. We were able to, you know, get our electrolyte balance back. We were
Yeah.
able to rest well, drink a lot of water once we were here.
I have to say I'm feeling a lot better than I was 24 hours ago.
Yeah.
Last night, sleeping up high, a bit headachy, a bit dehydrated, I think. Today was tough. I definitely, again, spent, a little bit of sunburn, spent a long time in the sun, but I think this evening we've managed to, look after ourselves well, like you say, eat, replenish properly on food and drink, and I feel good.
And one last note, so there are so many things that go around while we are DIY hiking or, hiking as an independent hiker. And I've compiled everything into a week-long field course where I share all the knowledge that I get from the outdoors. And if you're someone who wants to be an independent hiker, then I would quickly put the link to the field course below. I would love you to check that out, and then do join if you're someone who wants to do trekking efficiently and hike with a lot of confidence but without compromising on your safety in the wilderness.
I've seen it up close. It's very good.
Thanks, Pete.
It's my review.
Yeah, and the plan for tomorrow is to go past Hunker and, camp closer to the past Chaksangla. That's our point of interest for day after tomorrow.
It's a bit of a way up tomorrow, how high we go and where we camp, because of course we've only had a couple of nights before. We're now down low again. We're at 3.7, so we just need to be careful where we camp. We don't want to jump up too high. If we slept at 4.8, 4.9, we'd probably have a horrible night's sleep and not feel very good. So it's a little bit of a toss up, but we're going to push to where we feel okay. Hopefully camp somewhere around 4.5, 4.6. That would kind of be the upper limit, I think, of where we're comfortable right now in our acclimatization.
So great end. Ladakh Skypacking day 2
Day 2
neat and clean.
Ho gaya.
See you in the next one. Bye bye.
See you later.
Yeah.